Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into my first KAPHILL journal entry. As you guys have read in the past, I used to do written blog posts, but I figured why not just do a journal entry, because it is what I'm thinking. What better way to express what you're thinking than by talking? So this journal entry I'm going to call acceptance. The beginning of the year, I always kind of do a self-evaluation and really think about where I want to go, what are the things that I want to accomplish, and what are the things that I've learned. And I always ask myself, what is my word for the year? So this year, my word is acceptance. And I have struggled with accepting many things in my life. And I feel like I'm at a stage in my life right now where I'm just tired of resisting and I want to flow. So last night, I celebrated one of my best friend's 35th birthdays. We had a dinner at Brooklyn Chop House. It was a surprise and it was amazing. Her sister planned it. It was just a room full of love and joy. And let me just say this. If you guys don't have friends that are genuinely happy for you, whose faces are hurting from smiling so much, who's excited for you, who's nervous for you, who feels all the feels for you, get you some new friends. Anyway, I digress. So I just sat down, I kind of took an assessment of the room, and I looked back and said, wow, you know, we've come so far as friends, as women, and a lot of times we have doubted our paths and we've doubted where we were going and what we're doing. And granted, we're all still on our path. We're all still trying to figure it out. We all still don't really know what we're doing. But I think the main thing that we, as people, my friend group, me, I think the main thing that we have missed is accepting our life as it is, and the trajectory that it's taking us on. You know, a lot of times we want to control everything and fit into this box and do this thing, and sometimes it's just not in alignment for us, and being okay with that. So I've been kind of meditating on the word acceptance and what that means for me. And for me, it really is accepting my life as it is now and getting rid of the picture I thought it was going to be. And that picture is such an outdated picture and such an old thought process and such an old system of who I used to be that I'm still operating in. And I'm learning that with acceptance comes grieving. And grieving in a way of just shedding, and not in a bad way, but I am grieving in some ways the life I thought I wanted, and coming into acceptance and agreement with the life that I have and that I need and that I want, that's feeding my soul. I have struggled, I've resisted every which way of just where life is taking me because of this very narrow black and white picture I had in my head and how it was supposed to be. And most of the times our pictures are what we've experienced in the past or what we've seen growing up. And for me, I don't think I've ever truly been in alignment I've never truly been in alignment with what I've seen. I've always felt different, but I've always felt being different was weird or not cool or the wrong thing to be. And as I sit back and I think about like how I'm trying to be still and how I'm trying to update my morning rituals and my morning practice by sitting in silence for 5 minutes, just getting in tune with myself, learning to trust myself and learning to trust my journey and my path, I've realized that a lot of times in my life, I have put myself into a box that I didn't even want to check, but it was just the box that I seen presented to me time and time again. And last night was one of those moments of, oh my God, look at us. Like, we're living the lives that we wanted, that we dreamed of, that some of us didn't even dream of, and that ended up being so perfect for us. And had we have resisted that, or had we continued to resist it, we would be on a different path and would we be as happy? You know, there's always alternate realities and always different things and different paths, and I'm sure each path has its source of happiness. But I sit and I think about, how am I accepting my life? And, you know, accept the things that I cannot change and change the things that I can. And most of the time, the things that I can't change is the way I'm looking at it, or the way I'm approaching a situation, or the way my mind is working around the situation. Am I giving myself the tools to change and giving myself the grace to understand that it doesn't happen overnight? And am I accepting me in my process? I have been shedding layers and going through this process of, I don't know, maybe it's a turning 35 thing that I've never really thought about, but I feel a shift. I feel like I am actively growing, and I'm not resisting it for the first time in my life. I'm kind of just flowing with it, and it just really makes me want to continue to meditate on the word acceptance. What am I not accepting in my life? What are the truths that I don't want to accept? What are the things that I am too afraid to accept? What are the things that I thought I've accepted and I haven't? And how can I just live in a more peaceful way? And how can I live more in alignment with me and not the outside world? And I think that comes with a lot of acceptance. I've accepted the fact that I'm on this entrepreneurial journey, and it's not easy, and my life has shifted to kind of bend to that in a way. And everything that I'm accepting is so amazing, and I want to just preface that by saying it. But with new things come challenges, right? So acceptance entrepreneurial life means being up and down in my previous career. I got laid off in September and I haven't been working. I've been pouring into my business, pouring into my family. But I've had to give up certain luxuries and certain things that I was accustomed to for the greater good, or for my bigger picture. And that's been the challenge. And I've been grieving that. I've been grieving the person I was prior to this journey, this solo entrepreneur journey, right? Also, I've had to accept, and this may sound bizarre, but judge me if you want, I don't care, accept mommyhood. And my daughter is 4 now. I feel like in the beginning, I had it easy in some ways. Like, I had so much support, and granted, I still have lots of support, but my mind wasn't there. I don't know if I was 100% ready, and I don't think you can ever be 100% ready, but my mind didn't wrap itself around being a mom. I did all the things. I took care of my daughter, and I will say I'm a phenomenal mother, and I'm gonna stand on that, and I didn't think my maternal skills would kick in so quickly, but they did, thank God. But there's been a lot of accepting around the fact that my life looks different than my friends and my peers around me. My life is more scheduled. It's less spontaneous in some ways, like how it used to be. And I have to devote more and pour more of myself into my daughter. I'll share this in another journal entry, but the kindergarten independent school process, baby, it is not for the faint of heart, but it's a full-time job. And I didn't realize how much I was going to have to pour into mothering. And I don't know why I was like so naive to that. And I think it has to do with, you know, part of my upbringing and just, you know, being provided for and seeing my mom just figure it out and like doing everything she has to do back for 2 children on her own, you know. So that's a different mindset. It's a different thought process. It's a different way versus me having 1 child. I have a lot of support. Her father is active in her life. So I've had to really come to terms with the fact that my life is changing. It's not only about me, and I have to put myself first, but as a mom, you really think about your child first. And also building a family and being in a committed relationship, a happy committed relationship, is new for me in a lot of ways. I mean, I've been in relationships in the past, obviously, but this one is different. This one forces me out of my comfort zone. This one forces me to grow. This one holds a mirror to me like every day. And it really shows me the areas that I have to improve on, the things that I'm great at, and it shows me that I can be a partner. I was a girl who never believed in marriage. I never wanted to get married. I never wanted to have kids. I was the never girl. I'm never doing that. And look at me, girl, bye. But I say all that to say that I resisted so much of this because it wasn't in alignment with what I thought I should be doing. What am I supposed to be doing was the question I always have asked myself, and still I ask myself that. How am I supposed to feel? Because I'm not allowing myself to be in tune with my true feelings, and accepting that it's okay to feel. It's okay to have emotions. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be happy. but just coming into agreement with everything that life has to offer and just understanding that I'm exclusive, baby. My life don't look like anybody else's, and being happy about that. I've always struggled with being different. I always felt different. I'm like, I don't fit here, I don't fit there, I don't feel okay, I don't feel comfortable. And I've always tried to push that away. And now I'm trying to lean into it. Like, yeah, I don't fit there because I'm not supposed to. I'm not that puzzle piece. I'm my own box. I'm not the box that everyone has created or the prototype. I am my own prototype. And I think that's okay. You know, I'm accepting that being different is amazing. Being exclusive is what we all want, right? I am a luxury. And not in the, you know, cocky or conceited way, but in the confident way. I'm a luxury. My life is different because I'm on a different path and I have been set aside to do something different. And I just think that if you don't embrace that, you're gonna struggle. And I've been struggling. I've dragged myself through many muds, and now I'm ready to just kind of flow. I'm ready to float and follow the stream, and continuously grow. So I just want to leave everyone with this little nugget. Accept the things that you can, work on the things that you can't, and just be happy and in tune and in alignment with who you truly are, because no one's going to accept you like you. No one's going to cheer you on, love you, understand you the way you understand you. And the only way for you to get to that and to get to your core and to really tap into who you are, the essence of who you are, and you'll see that's a plug. Don't worry, the next blog post you'll see what I mean when I say it's a plug. But tap into the essence of who you are, and the essence of Krystal. I am joyful, I am playful, I am happy, I am chic, I'm exquisite, I am luxurious, I am a force, I am powerful, I am abundant in all areas of my life, I am love, I exude love, I attract love. I repel any darkness because my light outshines anything. I am anointed. I am chosen. I am me. And I want everyone around me to feel and embody and believe that. And my essence is something that no one can take from me. You may try to copy, but you can never, ever be me. I have the secret ingredient. I am the secret sauce. And I want everyone on my timeline, reading my blog post, watching this video, whether you're on TikTok, YouTube, whatever, to really embody that and feel that. Step into your highest self. And that is what acceptance means for me this year, stepping into my highest self. And my highest self is what you see here. So thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys next week. And yeah, come back and have some tea time. You know, sit in your little comfy pajamas. I love me a good pajama. If you don't know, you're gonna know. And just talk about life as it's lifing. And yeah, thank you guys.